used to. I've not really done any hiking in, like, you know, down in that part of South Carolina. So, anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing somewhere new, hoping to see some more wildflowers. Sally, it's okay, baby. So, yeah, just hopefully we'll see some wildflowers and different things. I think it's like a 5-mile, like, loop. It's kind of, the Palmetto Trail confuses me, because it's not a normal, like, point-to-point trail, like, you know, other trails like the Bartram and stuff like that, where it's pretty much linear. Like, you don't have, like this section or passage of trail is a loop. So it's kind of confusing. I just don't really understand the Palmetto Trail. But anyway, I mean, maybe, you know, I don't know. It's just confusing to me. But it's okay. Just more places to hike, more places to see. So yeah, like I say, I'm driving about an hour and 10 minutes. Gotta stop and get gas and all that. So we'll show you all the way. Parking, no buses, horse trailers. Alright, so we're in this big gravel parking area. It said the gravel road was closed, so I just parked here because this is where the other cars were parked. So I guess we'll just walk into Lynch's Woods from here, but they got a signboard and all that, so we'll go there and check that out. But it's a gorgeous day. Ooh, can't wait to be on the trail, seeing somebody new. Got Sally with me. So, yeah, so they do want your dogs leashed here, which I'd planned on that because I figured there'd be a lot of people here. I say this is a passage of the Palmetto Trail. Oh God, that freaking hurts. So they got 7.5 miles of hiking, 7.5 miles biking, 6.1 of equestrian, no motorized. So if somebody watches my video, can clarify this, because it says the red is Newberry Passage. Is this part of this red trail here part of the Newberry Passage, or is he talking about this over here? Because according to map online, it's this over here, but I mean, it just makes it confusing when you're seeing the red trail here. But anyway, the Lynch's Wood Passage is this green trail, so we're going to walk in from here, go up, walk around, follow it. I mean, you see it just kind of zigzags. Like, it was a nightmare trying to add that to my watch earlier. But anyway, so according to that, it's 4.9 miles, and I do have the events app, so I can at least double check it. But anyway, we'll hit the trail. Well, I guess hit the road first. Okay, so oh, they have a scavenger hunt thing. Looks like they do have handicap parking and stuff. So no ATVs or two-wheel motorized vehicles, no overnight camping on this on this, or in this park. Take trash out, no fires. And then over here was, and this is a county park. It's by by Newberry. So anyway. Alright, so this split, apparently it's one way, is at 0.13. So I'm really not sure where the trail goes. I mean, you got all these roads, no sign saying Palmetto Trail, wherever. So I'm assuming we go down here. Because this is the parking area I was going to park in. Like I say, it said like the gravel road was closed, so I just assumed that meant I had to park back there. But obviously cars were driving in, so. So I think, yeah, this is this the Palmetto? Yeah. So we'll go that way. But I just want to kind of walk down here and just check this out. Sal, come on. I mean, it seems to be a good sized little parking area. You got a little picnic table. Oh, they got restrooms here, so I will check those out. Okay, they got like a bike maintenance station down there. Picnic pavilion. Just more about the park and just different things you can do. So I think I'm gonna hop in the bathroom real quick. It's a pretty good sized little area here. I don't see any hooks to like actually hang my pack on. And there's a little bit of toilet paper here, but not much. So the bathroom is 0.22. It's in this lower parking area. And it looks like they even have like a little water thing too. So if you need to get water here, but I don't know if you have to filter it. There's no sign saying you do. So that should be where we're coming up from if we don't get lost today. Nice little picnic area here. Alright. Oh, they give you like a thing to spray your bike off. Do not drink water. Okay. So I guess if you do end up getting water, probably filter it first. It seems really dry here. But anyway, we'll go up and get started on the Palmetto Trail. And I don't know what this little shed thing is. Maybe that's like the little visitor center or something. So at 0.3, we're finally hitting the trail. And this is for bikes and hikers. Definitely seems to be a lot of poison ivy here. Okay, so apparently we're taking a left now to stay on the Palmetto Trail. This is at 0.35. Okay, it has zigzags here, so we're about at this road at 0.46. should have just took you to the lake. How was the water? Was it good? Not this mess. Completely soaked. Come on. Ah, I didn't want it. Alright, so off the road 0.48. Well, alright then. Go, Sal. Go, go. Alright, so at 0.6 you cross the road again. And then it's just a short ways up here to the left. And the trail's on the right of the road. Alright. Oh, there's a little bit of flowers, first flower I've seen. So, a little wet crossing here at 0.63. Okay, so you're right. I wonder if it had the same thing on both sides at one time. We're back on this road, 0.73, but like you come out right there, cross the little like creek thing, and then take another right to re-enter the woods. Some horseback riders. This nice little play area here is at 0.76. Come here. Hopefully she'll dry out before we get back in the car. It's at 0.83. I guess that's the chunk that fell off of the, off of whatever that is. Oh, that breeze feels good. No note. I don't know if I actually noted the date or not. It's March 30th and it's about 80 degrees, so super nice, like spring afternoon. I keep seeing these yellow like blooms, but I don't know what they're coming off of. Yeah, here's one that's kind of not all closed up. Isn't that pretty? Alright, so we're at this road at 0.91. You can see all the yellow blooms are just all over the place. So I don't see a sign saying whether to go left or right, so I'm assuming right. Alright, so here's the Palmetto. Leaving the road at 0.99. That's how I get in front. Leave it. Oh, what is that fancy little bridge? This is a cool little picnic spot. This is at 1.02. Obviously, people felt the need to be artistic on the trees and picnic table. This is a cool little spot though. So one thing I'll note is I was walking up through here and my foot ran up under this piece of rebar. So maybe just like watch the ground. That wouldn't be good to get in your foot or trip over. So getting on the road, 1.04. Sally, you want to go down and get in the water another time? Come on. Go get in the water. Sally, no. Where are you going? Go over there. Go get it. Alright, oh, that's deeper than the other one. Come on. Alright, so we're getting off the road at 1.06. We're entering the woods. Alright, nice little beach area. This is at 1.07. Come on, Sally, you already played in the water. Come on. We're going to be after dark getting off of this trail. Okay, the Palmetto Trail goes left here. Man, don't tell you like what these other trails are, so. Come on, Sally, we're going this way. And this is at 1.08. I'm assuming this is where it starts overlapping with the outer loop trail. Good stand of water there at 1.11. What's that? This big uproot. What? So here's our little muddy crossing here. 1.35. So I was walking along and Sally suddenly stopped, which caused me to suddenly stop, and then I see why she stopped, and we had to back up a little because of that right there. I don't know what kind of snake that is, but he is not moving at all. So I don't know if y'all can see that. I just took some video with my phone, but I was walking along and Sally stopped. I mean, like, her nose is almost to it. and because I was distracted, I was having sinus problems, and so she stopped, I stopped, and I looked and I saw why she stopped, and then we backed up. But I mean, the snake is not showing any signs of moving. Move, please. I don't know what kind of snake that is. Move, buddy. He's just not wanting to move. I don't really. I mean, I guess I can go up the hill. He just ain't moving. So, come on, Sal, let's go up the hill. Come on. Yeah, he ain't moving. Okay, come on. Hopefully that's the only snake we see. He's just chilling. He's hanging out. Enjoying the sun. Got his head raised a little more now. So I decided to go up the hill. Just turning around. I don't know where he's going. Come on, little buddy. No, Sally. It's like he probably lives in this stump. So if you're around the 1.5 mile mark, and you're going, let's see, this is clockwise around the loop. There's a snake that's living around this stump, I would think. I'm so glad Sally was in the lead, because I wouldn't have seen it until I probably stepped over it or on it. Yeah, so that's around the 1.5 mile mark, right by that stump. Come on, Sally. I'm just glad it wasn't being aggressive or anything. It was just laying there. This is another reason I don't really particularly hike when it gets warmer, because snakes are out and everything else. I just not a fan of that for me or Sally's safety. But thankfully, it all works out. Good girl, Sally. Good girl. Oh, that's a lizard. He's booking. I can never be quick enough to get like a close up of lizards, because they're fast. Keep showing y'all the way. Hopefully with no more snakes. Let's go. Okay, so here's the junction with the inner loop and outer loop. And I think the Palmetto goes left here. Yeah. So 1.6. No, that's a nice little bench. Okay, so the Palmetto goes left. I guess we're going across the bridge.
Good girl.
That's a really nice little spot. It's a nice deeper spot, probably for like larger dogs to swim and stuff. Alright, so we're turning left here. So this is at 1.62. Mosquitoes are bad in here. So the open, this open area with the power lines at 1.73. Now we're crisscrossing it. So we crossed under, like, down there and walked through the woods. Now we're crossing back through. This is at 1.86. Crisscrossing under the electrical wires again. 2.03. Alright, here's a junction with a horse trail. 2.15. We can stay straight. Let's go. So there's like a little wet crossing at 2.18. Good girl. Be cool stream. I'm assuming it's the same stream we've been kind of near most all day. It's cool. I'm glad they got the little bridges here. This is at 2.22. There's like a little crossing. 2.27. Another little crossing. 2.32. Bluettes. And I will note that Gaia does not show any of the trails here. I don't know if All Trails does or not. I mean, it does, but it's like it's a mess. So, like, it don't really show trail names or anything. Yeah, it shows the road, but that's about it. Oh yeah, okay. But see, it don't say like Palmetto or anything. It just says outer loop horse trail. So you kind of have to know what trails make up the section of the Palmetto trail running through here, because it is I think it's a combination of like the outer loop and stuff. So actually, you know, it's just a little confusing, but thankfully I've got the Avenza map. I mean, for the Palmetto, I think Avenza is the only way to go, because it's the most detailed and it works when you're offline. So we're about halfway in, 2.5 miles. So I decided to I think I'm only going to do this one snack since it's only 5 miles. It's just the margarita blocks. But, Cliff blocks. So, I don't feel hungry, but I feel like I need to get something in my stomach. So, and these will help give me some energy and stuff, I think, too. I really don't feel super low energy, but just to keep the energy up. It's just really nice. So here looks like maybe could be wet or muddy. 2.54. So one thing I will update is, you see the water bottle in the pocket? I was actually able to get that out, you know, get my drink and all that, and put it back without taking the pack off. So it's just nice to know that I can do that, you know, and not have to have it like in my face. I like have my phone and I store the GoPro in this pocket, and then I've got my gummies. I haven't finished yet, they're in there. I've got Kleenexes and chapstick here. GoPro batteries here. Sometimes I put my keys in here, but right now I'm putting my dead GoPro batteries. And then everything else is in the back. And then the big mesh pocket on the back, I do have like my toiletry kit and my snacks. Sometimes I put my snacks inside, but with the pack cinched down and everything, it's just kind of a pain. So it's easier just to keep them on the outside. And then on the other side, in that mesh pocket, I've got my Zelio. So yeah, I really like how everything's laid out. It's easy accessible, all that. So but anyway, I'll just keep showing you all the way. It's a nice little pine forest here. Sally, stop. It sounded like there was somebody coming up the road. Yeah, so we go straight. Road's at 2.8. I will note, I'm out here on a Saturday afternoon. I got here like at 2. I try to come later in the afternoon because I really don't want to be out here and there be a ton of people with their dogs and just constantly having to get off the trail. But I still expected to see a few people, but other than the people I saw in the parking lot and the ones that was almost back to their car, I don't think I've seen anybody. You know, like I saw one couple early on, but they were on another trail across the stream. So, but we just hadn't seen anybody. So I don't know if this is like common, because I mean I just kind of expected to see more people, it being fairly close to the town of Newberry and all that. But I'm still enjoying it because it's kind of how I like it. But yeah, just wasn't what I was expecting, I guess. So we came from this direction and I just happened to see the edge of the sign poking out. So it's 2.5. So I'm assuming that may be how much we lack being back to the car, which would make it be like 5.5 miles to the car. And it's only supposed to be like 4.9. So I might need to start picking up my pace just a little. I think I've only been averaging about like a mile per hour today. I mean, sometimes on mountain trails, even if I'm feeling good, like a mile per hour is my pace. But and I was just taking it easy today. But so I was like, oh, 4.9 miles, that's not bad. So at 2.99, there's a little wet spot here we're crossing. Lead away, go. Thankfully that little wet spot's got a little small bridge there. 3.01. Well, I bet bikers have fun going down this, and it goes up and then down and up again. At least ones that know what they're doing. A little muddy right there. So on Avenza, the trail, I mean, it kind of looked like it would come out on the road, but it don't. It's just like really close. That's it. 3.1. Nice little rest bench. This is at 3.22. There's several purple violets and stuff in this little section. Well, I don't know if I trust that or not. Let's see. And that was at 3.27. Singing Bridge? Huh. Wonder why it's called that. And a little wet spot, 3.33. So there's a little wet spot, 3.36. Well, there's our little pond, 3.53. This bridge is at 3.55. This is at 3.66. Oh, that's like a hunting blind. Huh. Alright, so we're back under the power lines. This is at 3.77. So I think the Palmetto goes left here on the road. So this is at 3.83. Okay, yeah, we stay right here. So we're on it at 3.86. And I'll note that this is where, that right there is where we're now off of the outer loop. The outer loop goes left up that way, but we stay on the road. That's what I'm saying, like, this is kind of a little bit confusing as far as, you know, trying to map it yourself and stuff. Because All Trails does show the trails, but it's like I had to kind of use the Avenza app to map it, you know, both from a watch and on All Trails. So, but it's been good so far. Like, at least it's been well marked. Oh, okay, so the Palmetto Trail is going up the hill. All right. So this is at 3.89. I mean, like, just around that bend. And I'll note this is different than what the map actually showed, I think. Because it showed it following the road. So I'm assuming they've rerouted it. Because you zoom in, it don't show a trail cutting up this way. So, but sign says straight, so we will go straight. So it just kind of shortcuts this curve. So, and I will note there's some picnic tables, at least one down there along the road. But you can kind of see how steep this little climb here is. That's probably been the steepest climb of the day. But anyway, now we're going back off into the woods. Alright, at 3.93. Come on, Sal, let's go. Lead the way. I just want to go out here and see the view. Definitely not safe to walk on that. Nice little view here at 4.06. I just kind of hopped off the trail. Oh, okay. So this right here isn't, that is the red trail. So that's not part of this trail. Nice little view, 4.73. I don't know if it's always breezy right there, but it felt good. Really nice trail. Been really nice. I mean, it's a little more rooty than what I was expecting, which makes it, I mean, it's kind of simple. Like, it's not a lot to, like, soak in. You know, I mean, you're just in the forest just walking, so just something different to see. So here's where the Palmetto Trail crosses the outer loop. 4.18. Let's go. And another thing I will note about this pack is this, I don't know if you can see, this hip belt. Now I've got Sally's leash threaded through the handle, and I'm a Dawson Rigger Kumo 36-liter pack that I've been using for day hikes. Anytime she even does any like the slightest amount of tension on that waist belt, it will loosen up. This thing, like I've just stopped and she just run to the end of the leash, and so that's a good bit of force, and the waist belt does not move. It don't loosen or anything like that. So that's been another thing I really like about this pack in the short time I've been using it. It's nice, especially for dog owners where you use the waist belt to hold the leash. But, man, just really pretty. Another wet spot here at 4.36, just before the trail takes a right. I guess starts overlapping with the outer loop. Maybe not. Okay, the Palmetto stays straight here. This is just a whole big area of just this direction, everywhere. Let's go. Sally, you're not going the right direction, baby. Come on, we're going straight. Going straight. Straight, Sally. Go that way. No. No. Go that way. This is a battle of wheels. Hey. What you doing? You're sassing. Come on, go that way. Go that way. Thank you. I don't know what to say about her sometimes. I love her to death, but sometimes she is a little bit of a test on patience. But she is a good trail dog. I will give her that. So I don't think I said, but that mess of that junction, that last junction was probably about 4.38 or 39. Sorry, I just now remembered. I was like, I don't think I said. Anyway. There's another little wet spot, 4.46. Here's a muddy mess on the trail. Can't tell how people are going around this. This is at 4.52. Gotta go across, Sally. Sally, no. Stay. Okay, come on. Good girl. So this is at 4.53. Quit trying to do that. Come on. So this wet spot's at 4.55. Okay, go south. I will say the biggest help is that there's been a ton of these little signs. Because at least one spot hits, it changed from the map, from the official map that's in Avenza. So I would say definitely for this passage in particular, I mean, really any passage, but this passage seems like it has way more markings than the other ones. Maybe because they know it's confusing, but just follow the signs, because honestly that's probably been the biggest help than the map. And that's rare that I say that, you know, trail markings are more helpful than the map, but yeah, in this case, definitely. So now we follow the road. This is at 4.63. So at 4.66 we are rejoining the woods. So Palmetto takes a right here at 4.7. Okay, so Palmetto goes straight here, 4.72. Come on, we're going this way. Come on. I see the picnic shelter in the lower parking area. I don't know where these other people are hiking it. We didn't see anybody in the last like probably 4.5 hours, 5 hours we've been out here. Yeah, it took us 3 hours. But here we are back in the lower parking area, 4.81. So we should only have, I guess, a quarter mile or so back to the parking area. Well, so you can park here and cut some mileage off. But overall, I really enjoyed the trail. It was pretty well marked. It was kind of wetter. Like, I could see if it was like right after a heavy rain, it could be a mess. So I definitely would do it like in dry conditions, or like where it hadn't rained in like 3 or 4 days. Because those sections it could get really muddy. Worse than what it was today. But and I will note that the parking area is one way, so when you come down the road, take a left, get into the parking area, and then when you come out, come up this way and back out. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And obviously it's dog friendly. I don't know how busy this trail gets. I mean, it wasn't busy when we were here, obviously. But overall, I would definitely recommend it. I would say it's probably just on the more, it's easy to moderate. Because, I mean, while the distance isn't bad, like right now we're at 4.87. We only climbed like 774 feet. It's just kind of tricky with like the roots and stuff. So if you're not used to that, if you're just used to kind of smoother trails, you might find it a little more challenging, but I didn't really think it was that bad. So I'll say easy to moderate, and I think there are ways you could probably shorten it by taking like where it connects up to some of the other trails to kind of shorten it. But overall, really nice. And you know, obviously it's well marked, and just like I say, follow the Palmetto signs. That helps more than trying to follow a map. Definitely recommend still having a map, but make sure to follow the signs. But that's it. Just finished out this nice easy walk to the car. And I will note that too, I had cell phone signal most of the time. There's a couple sections where it kind of dropped out, or it was just one bar, but it never lasted that long. It usually jumped right back up to 2. And yeah, I just can't really think of anything else. There was some nice places for like Sally to get in the water, so if you got dogs, it would definitely be fun for them. But that's it. We are back to the parking area. There's people here, but I don't know where they were hiking at. But anyway, that's it. We'll see you guys next time.